So this is my website and app presentation for EDF 204. So I'm Madison Guy, and for my website I chose BrainPop Junior, and for my app I chose an app called ESA's Edible Adventures. And for the lessons I'll go over, it's going to be about citizenship and cultural groups. So BrainPop Junior is an interactive learning website. This website encourages young students to ask questions and even form their own ideas. The students can engage in many ways with games, animated movies, activities, etc. But it's also global and has sites of different languages like Spanish or French. And it's also a cool way because this website makes students reflective with tools that can help challenge themselves to make connections and even engage in deeper learning. So I have some screenshots of BrainPop Junior. So at the very top I have the homepage of BrainPop Junior, and I think it's really cool because it has the option of a sound on, sound off kind of a like voiceover. So when you put your mouse over anything, it kind of says what it is. So down here in the bottom left, I clicked the social studies button, and it came up with all these different topics. There's a bunch of topics that you can choose from, and I chose the citizenship one. So over on the bottom of the right of the screen is just there's like three topics that you can do for citizenship, and I chose the rights and responsibilities topic. And this is just like the overview of what it looks like. You can see that you can like watch videos, there's quizzes, you can do easy or hard quizzes, you can make a map, you can draw about it, you can talk about it, there's games, there's activities, there's like literally anything that you can imagine that is on here. So I thought it was really, really cool. So for my mini lesson topic, I chose second grade, and the standard is to compare the rights and responsibilities of citizens in North America. So for my lesson objective, I will make observations about the rights and responsibilities of citizens in North America and show what I learned with the class. So for this, I will have students will use a website to gather up information about the rights and responsibilities of citizens by playing games or doing activities on the website with a partner. Then they will draw at least 2 pictures on a piece of paper that will be given to them about the rights they learned about, and each group will present their rights to the class and it will be hung up on the board. So how does this content support students' use of tech? So this website is very easy to navigate and has pictures representing where everything is. So for avid students, they can play any sort of game of their choosing. Students with exceptionalities can scroll through each activity/game that they're comfortable doing and they can play it. But for ELL students, the main website may be difficult, but I found a solution that may help. BrainPop has websites dedicated to ELL and even a Spanish version of BrainPop, so they could use that to make things easier. So for the ELL page, there's just like a whole page where it just helps them with literally everything. And for the BrainPop Spanish, it's just like the main version of BrainPop, but just translated into Spanish, basically. So for my app, I have ESA's Edible Adventures by ALK Ventures LLC. So just have like a little picture of what it says in the App Store. So this is a fun little app/game that can teach you about global cuisines from around the world, and this can also tie in with learning about different cultural people who live in North America. It's kid appropriate and it's easy to get around on. I even played it myself, so it's pretty cool. So here I just have some screenshots of like what the app looks like. So the top left corner, I just have it's just like the home page, or like the like the home page of the app. And I think it's really cool because it has a voiceover of like the little girl who's Isa. She voices over the text boxes that you see right there, and she just says what you need to do, and it's really cool. So in the top right corner is it's like the recipe page. So both of these are two different recipes, and the third one you have to pay for, but I think it's really cool that they have 2 free ones. So there's that. There's like, I don't know how to pronounce it, but you get the gist of it. And then once you click on any of these recipes, it'll have a parental unlock. So I think it's really cool that parents can like monitor it the best way that they can by having like a little passcode, which is just addition. So there's like a little parental unlock thing. And in the bottom um, right corner is just like when you get into the game. Um, you can see that there's like little shiny bright stars things. You can click on those and it tells you what's around the kitchen. And even if you click on the food, which it doesn't have it there right now, but you can click on the food and it tells you what the food is and where it originated from and just like where it's from. Like, so like the recipe that I chose was the Iro con polo. It's a Puerto Rican dish, so it just has like a lot of ingredients from Puerto Rico and like what they use in the recipe. So for my mini lesson topic, I chose second grade again, and I chose a different standard this time. So I chose identify and compare the diverse North American culture groups of the past and today. So for my lesson objective, I will use this app to learn more about cultural cuisines and present this to the class. The students will be divided up into two big groups. They will each be assigned a cuisine on the app. The students will write down the ingredients that they name off for the recipe and pick one of the ingredients and look it up and tell the class what they learned about it. Once they found information on it, they need to draw pictures of the ingredient to show the class and explain what it is and tell us what they learned. Also, they should look up what cultural group would be associated with their cuisine. So, how this content meets learning needs of diverse students. This app is useful and easy for all students to use. It has visual aspects and even a voiceover to guide you through the app while you're playing, which can help students with exceptionalities. And for ELL students, they can have a partner in the group to guide them through the app, and the students will have plenty of time to get to know the app and go through it slowly. For both of my website and app, I would have them go at their own pace and have enough time for them to do their research or whatever they need to do for the website and app so they won't be rushed. And that is the end of my presentation. Thank you.